Welcome to your coverage of Missoula's sports heroes. You're tuned in to the Missoula Prep Sports Network live stream of local sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen.
This presentation of Missoula Sports is proudly powered by Fuel Fitness, the only gym from Montana for Montana.
Check it out.
MPSN is your leader in Missoula's prep sports.
Woo!
We now take you to the action on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Everybody hustles out there, okay, guys? Nobody quits.
Welcome back to Hamilton, Montana, everyone. Chris Stratton from the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we get ready for the boys to play. The girls, an interesting match before this one, where the Hamilton Broncs would take the win over the Breakers of Loyola, 5-4. Nice tight game all the way through. Sydney Kopang with a penalty kick. Emma Daniel with a shot. A stringer from outside the box for the Breakers, and Hamilton with a lot of speed and speed kills. So we're about ready to do our starting lineups as the teams are marched out onto the field.
To today's contest between your hometown Hamilton Broncs.
And we'll have starting lineups in just a few moments. The officials set up.
This contest is that our student
Hamilton wearing their maroon Cardinal, I should say, jerseys with a white stripe down the side. They've got a maroon name and number, or gray name and number with a white outline around it. The Rams wearing their white jerseys. They got the Columbia blue name and the navy blue number. Now starting out with the Hamilton Bronc starting lineup.
A 6'4" senior, number 6, Jack Lincoln.
Number 1,
a
5'6" junior, Owen Lint. Number 4 is a 5'7" sophomore, Austin Drake. Number 9 is a 5'7" senior, Callan Duvall. Number 10 is a 6'1" senior, Will Loudon. Number 11 is a 5'10" sophomore, Kyle Geisinger. Number 12 is a 5'11" senior, Drew Brackman. Number 14 is a 5'11" junior, Clay Keller. Number 17 is a 5'8" senior, Adrian Garcia. Number 19 is a 5'10" junior, Ryan Craig. Number 21, Jared McGordy is a 5'10" senior. And the goalkeeper, number 0, a 5'10" senior, Daniel Schlender. Now for the Loyola Rams, number 2, a 5'11" junior, Garrett Dial. Number 5 is a 6' senior, Austin Ogilvie. Number 6 is a 6'4" senior,
5'10" sophomore, number 11, Kyle Geisinger.
Jack Lincoln. Number 7 is a 6' senior, Ben Tunistra. Number 10 is a 6' senior, Zach Tyree. Number 11 is a 6' senior, Liam Lechner. Number 12, a 5'11" freshman, Diego Calme. Number 13, a 5'10" freshman, Clayton Ogilvie. Number 14, a 6' senior,
and in goal, a senior at 5'10",
6' junior, Hunter Mahan. Number 15, Teddy Heckling, a 6'3" senior, and number 0, the keeper, Daniel Kaleva, a 5'6" junior. I had the manager right down there. He's got his year right at the bottom of the list, Sam Milan. That's why I was confused on Mahan's year. So the boys knucking up, heading to the sideline, and we'll have our opening kick here in just a few moments. On programming this week, on Thursday, we'll have the first Missoula County Public School soccer game coverage as the Sentinel Spartans will take on the Big Sky Eagles. First game between the girls is 3:30, boys at 5:30. Friday night, and that will be a video stream of that game. All home games are a video stream. All road games are audio only. And then on Friday night, because SWX will be at Rollin Field, it'll be an audio stream of Fairfield and Loyola football game. And then on Saturday, we have Loyola Ram and Breakers Soccer, as they'll be on the road in Stevensville to take on the Yellow Jackets. So that's the programming outline. Now we have our Prep Athlete of the Week poll going on right now, folks. Stop by the website, vote on the Missoula Prep Athlete of the Week, proudly sponsored by Fuel Fitness. If you haven't voted, jump in and vote on your favorite prep athlete from Missoula, from Big Sky, Sentinel, Hellgate, and Loyola. We try to cover all the sports, so there are some cross-country nominations up there. There is a golf nomination up there right now. As we count off all of our officials. Hamilton will have the ball. The field sits north to south. Hamilton will have the south end of the field. Loyola has the south end bench on the field on the far side. Hamilton's going to go ahead and drop it all the way back to their keeper. They'll push it up on the far side. Controlled by Hamilton at midfield at the feet of Keller. Keller near side. He's going to bring it up the near sideline out of bounds, and it'll be Loyola throw in on the near side. Thrown in at the feet of Dial. Picked up at midfield and kicked out by Lechner. Near side at the feet of Craig. Taken away by Lincoln. Lincoln has it poked away and controlled by Hamilton. Fed ahead. On the push is Garcia. Garcia has it out of bounds near side. And Hamilton will throw in. It will be Lint. Lint to throw in to Brackman. Brackman drops it back. And fighting for it is Keller. Lincoln will come up with it. Lincoln crosses half field on the near side and leaves the ball behind. It's Lint. Lint now on the near side. Feeds it ahead and controlled by Kamai. Lechner will feed it ahead. Trying to get it in, and stepping in front of the ball is Brackman. Here is Tyree. Tyree to feed it upfield, and on the run is Mahan. Mahan deep into the near corner, and it will bounce off of the flag. They're going to say it's going to stay in. Lincoln will try to center it, and it's taken away by Hamilton. Keller fed ahead at the feet of Loudon. Now taken away by Tyree. Tyree across Keller, and it's taken away, and Loudon now. Loudon to push it upfield. Calmay kicks it back in, and it's Mahan. Mahan goes to the ground, near side. Lint will pick it up. Lint up the near sideline. Lint will cross midfield on the run on the near side. He'll be picked up by Tyree, and Calmay will pick it up and kick it out of bounds. It'll be throw-in Hamilton on the near side. Lots of pushing, lots of elbows, lots of shoulders. The boys' game will be more physical than the girls' was. The girls' game was fairly physical. Keller with the chest stall on the throw-in, and he'll drop it back to Craig. Craig centering it up, and they'll drop it all the way back to the fullback in Duvall. Duvall switching fields to the far side. Running up on it is Ogilvy. That would be Clayton. And now getting by and on the run is Drake for Hamilton. Drake deep into the far side, picked up by Lechner, and it's out of bounds. We'll have a goal kick for Loyola. Okay, Leva with the kick. And this one's going to bounce at just shy of midfield. Picked up by Hamilton. Austin Ogilvy is there. Austin Ogilvy, and he's going to be tripped up from behind. We do get a late whistle, and this will be a free kick for Hamilton. Austin Ogilvy on the streak.
For the Rams.
Lechner to take the kick. in front of the Loyola bench on the far side. Lechner's going to center it up. It's good and inside, but it is long, so it'll be picked up by Lincoln. Lincoln to Mahan. Mahan will stall it out to himself. Now it's picked up, and it is Dial. Dial can't get it centered up. Lincoln will pick it up on the near box top, and he'll try to center it up. Right there is Ogilvie, and it's kicked out of bounds. We'll have our first corner kick of the game, coming in favor of the Rams.
For Loyola.
So walking it off is Garrett Dial. Dial on the move, and it is sent in. It's going to be deep on the far side. Header bounced off Mahan's head. Tyree will pick it up. It's Keller. Keller down the near side. Keller and Tyree out of bounds, and that will be a Hamilton throw-in. Keller to throw it in. Midfield. Picked up by Geisinger. Geisinger and Tyree, and we get a whistle. And this one will go against Loyola.
Free kick for the Bronx.
And kicked very quickly. On the run is Lint down the near corner. Kicks it deep into the flag. A foot on it by Loyola's Tunistra, and Tunistra will put it out of bounds. Really quick throw in, drop back at the feet of Craig. Craig has a moment. Mahan will come up and pressure him. He'll center it up, and it's Duvall. Duvall switching fields off the foot, and Ogilvie will get a foot on it, and it's dropped back to McGordy. Lincoln there to challenge. It's sent upfield. And it's a foot race. Foot race with Heckling and Drake. Drake down the far side now. Lechner is there. Drake stops. Centers it up at the top of the box. A foot on it. And first shot of the game. And a save by Kaleva. Booted upfield quickly. Controlled by Craig at midfield. Picked up now and at the feet of Brackman. Brackman drops it to Lint. Lint down the near sideline. He's got one, and it's out of bounds. Loyola will have the throw in on the near side on the north end of the field. No, we had offsides. So Lechner.
Offside.
So Lechner will have the free kick with the Hamilton offside. Lechner now with the kick. It's up the near sideline. He's got Mahan. Mahan on the run. Lincoln's driving into that far near corner as well. It's in deep in near to the flag, and it's kicked out of bounds smartly by Craig. Mahan to throw in, and it's going to be a short throw to Tyree. And it's out of bounds. Throw in once again for Loyola. Tyree will take the throw in this time. Tyree gets a little bit of a step back. He's going to throw it into the box to Lincoln, but a head on it by the Hamilton defender. And switching fields now at the feet of Drake. Drake to push up, and it's Lechner. Lechner with it at the top. Lechner has it kicked from between his legs, and picking up is Heckling, and we get a whistle. And this one will go against Loyola.
Free kick for Hamilton.
And Hamilton will have a free kick at midfield. Looks like it's going to be taken by Craig. Nope, Craig's right in front of us. And it's going to be right to Kaleva. Here's the kick off the shin of Kaleva. It's going to be a good boot, though. Lint gets a foot on it, and it's picked up by Dial. Dial drops it back, and now it's picked up by Mahan. Mahan, and off the foot of the Hamilton defender. Mahan to throw in. Actually, they're going to give it off. And Lincoln will take the chest stall on the throw-in. Mahan streaks down the near sideline. Trying to go between the legs of the defender was Lincoln. Lincoln will push it. Crosses over now. Lincoln. Tyree and Lincoln fight for it. Hamilton defender goes down. That's Lint. And Linton will get back up very quickly.
Gonna be a free kick for Hamilton.
So Hamilton will have the free kick. Booted up near the near sideline. And out of bounds. It will be to Nistra on the throw-in. Controlled by Hamilton, fed ahead, and Kaume gets it out. Centered by Hamilton now. It's Heckling. Heckling will chase it down on the far side. He's got Drake stride for stride. Drake will get the recovery deep in the box on the far side. Drake with some fancy footwork, and we're out of bounds. Goal kick for Loyola. And the midfield referee wants it taken outside or just on the edge of the box. Actually, it's going to be a free kick for Hamilton just outside of the box on the far, just in front of the far flag on the north end of the field. Drake to take the kick. Four-man wall set up for Loyola. Now Ogilvie will drop off. Shot on goal. It's off the back bar. And Kaume into the air straight up, and Kalava will go up for it. Cleared out now by Dial. Stepping up is Ogilvie, and now Heckling will get a foot on it. Now it's Clayton Ogilvie on the push. He's got Austin with him as well as Lincoln. He's going to feed it ahead to Austin Ogilvie. Austin Ogilvie up the far side. He's got Mahan on the near side. Defender steps in at the top of the box. Drops it back to Clayton. Clayton Ogilvie now trying to center it up. Hamilton gets a foot on it, and they'll push it the other way now. Picked up at midfield by Geisinger. Now Keller. Keller feeds it up to Geisinger. Geisinger lets it off to Brackman. Brackman to push with Tyree on him. Now to Keller. Geisinger with some time. Goes to Drake, and it'll be out of bounds. Loyola with the throw-in on the far side. Just upfield from the Hamilton bench. Austin Ogilvie with the head. Clayton with it. Now it's taken away. Drake pushing up the far sideline. Drake up the sideline, deep into the flag. Even with the top of the box on the far side. Now drops it back. Smart play to McGordy. McGordy now looking to switch fields, and he will. Lincoln tries to get a hit on it, but it will get by Lincoln. And it is Craig. Craig comes to the near side. Lint is there, as well as Garcia, and Garcia is going to be offsides.
Hamilton is offside.
So Lechner to take the free kick. And this one's going to be up 2/3 of the field. Lincoln is on the run. He's got Tyree there as well. The defender is there. Tries to push it back, and the keeper will go down to pick it up. And we have a flag on the near side. Tyree was adamant about something in the box. So now the side official on this side and our center field official will discuss the flag raised. We're going to have offsides on Loyola. No, Tyree is going to get a free kick from inside the box. It will not be a penalty kick. It will be a free kick on the near side of the box, about 2, maybe 3 yards
For
inside the box.
the Breakers.
Tyree looking to take the kick. A two-man wall set up by Hamilton. And Tyree to set it up on the Keller will deflect it out of bounds, and this will be a corner kick.
Corner kick for Loyola.
For Loyola. And it looks as though Garrett Dial will take care of it. Far flag on the approach. It's underfoot. It's set up into the center. Lincoln up in the air. Mahan with a deflection, and it'll be kicked and cleared out of bounds on the near side with Tunistra to do the throw-in. They want a quick throw-in. Tunistra gets the ball out of the crowd. He's going to go to Lincoln. Lincoln tries to flick it ahead, but loses control. Tunistra to control now. Between the legs of Lincoln, Tunistra with control of the ball. Off the foot, Tyree will chase it down. Tyree just passed. Now Tyree centers it up. Ogilvie trying to get a foot on it, and it's cleared away. Drake to push it upfield. Clears it ahead, and on the run is McGordy. McGordy will clear it up, and Kaleva will pick it up at the top of the box. Here's the boot. And Clayton Ogilvie will fight with 2 on. Austin Ogilvie is there as well, and Hamilton will take it away. It's at the foot of Brackman. Brackman and Clayton Ogilvie will fight it out as Heckling pushes it forward, and Austin Ogilvie with a head on it. Push back, and it's Loudon. Loudon and Lincoln. Lincoln on the far side in the box, and it's taken away from behind. Good footwork by the defender to get it away from Lincoln. Now it's pushed up on the far side. Booted ahead. Getting a head on it is Geisinger. Geisinger to Garcia. Garcia will feed it ahead. Now it's Drake. Drake on the run. Lechner with a foot on it to stop Drake. Lechner will push. He's got Tyree. Feeds it ahead. And taken away at the feet of Duvall. Duvall to the far side. Heckling now in front of the Hamilton bench to Clayton Ogilvie at the midfield point. Crosses midfield. Far side. Drake is there. Drake with some good footwork to take it away from Clayton Ogilvie. Feeds it, tries to center it up. Drake now on the triangle. Tyree is there to stop the triangle. Tyree switches fields. Mahan is here, near side. Mahan will have to get on his horse, but he can't chase it down. Rolls out of bounds. And we'll have a substitution for both sides. 2 for Hamilton, 1 for Loyola. It looks like Will Byrne is to come in for Mahan for Loyola. And it looks like James Kosticki and Graydon Bayer to come in. Or no, that's Nathan Dowdy. Keller is there. Tyree gets a foot on it to get the clear free. Will Byrne will pick it up. Byrne has it taken away. Tyree against Drake. Drake's going to go ahead and drop it back to his defender, Nathan Dowdy. Dowdy keeps it away from Lincoln. Tyree with a slide tackle. Will Byrne is there. Byrne feeds it into Lincoln. Lincoln's got Byrne. Byrne's ahead with 1 on. Byrne centers it up. Keeper will come out, and he'll pick it up on the roll. Loyola trying to set up a piece. Tyree tries to get a foot on it on the clear. Centered. It's Lechner. Lechner ahead, and Keller will get it at midfield. Tyree is there. Keller now drops it back at the foot of Dowdy. And it'll be off of Lincoln. No, they're going to say it's off Dowdy. Lincoln to throw in. Lincoln's going to go deep into the crowd to pull the ball up, and Byrne will be the one to throw it in. And Keller having to tie his shoe up. Now the throw. Drop back. Dial. Gives it off to Tyree. Tyree centers it up. Byrne had a good run, but Dowdy with a foot on it to keep it from getting too far. Calme will step up now to Tyree. Tyree puts it in the middle of the field. Picked up by the Hamilton defender and at the feet of Brackman. Brackman drops it back to his sweeper. And it is Loudon. Loudon and now Dial. Dial feeds it ahead to Ogilvie, but not able to get there. Lincoln now fighting for it. Lincoln. And it's taken away. Lincoln is there with Dowdy. Lincoln gets a foot on it, and it's not cleared out of the Hamilton section yet, but they're working it up very slowly, 1 inch at a time. And keeping it in bounds, but taken away. And we'll have a throw-in on the near side. Nope, they're going to say red. Okay. So Hamilton to throw in. They're going to say a handball on Byrne. Okay, so was off the Loyola player. No handball on Byrne. And the throw in now by Dowdy of Hamilton. Good throw to Drake, but Lechner is there to clear it out. Lincoln to flick it ahead, off the head. And now it's Duvall. Duvall drops it back, and the keeper will come out to pick it up. Outside the box, Duvall saves it from going out of bounds. Byrne is there. Byrne, Lincoln with the flick, and we have Lincoln offsides. So a free kick.
Loyola's offside.
For Hamilton. Down the near sideline. Garcia is there. Tunistra and Garcia fight for it. Byrne and Drake now. Byrne centers it up. Lincoln. Lincoln pushes ahead. Lincoln on the ground. And we get a whistle. And this one's going to go against Brackman. Brackman and Lincoln tie up.
Free kick for
And Tyree to take the free kick. Everybody pushes ahead inside the box of Hamilton. Tyree to feed it in. Lechner is there in the air, and it's a good save by the keeper. Daniel Schlender. Not a lot of action for either keeper today between these two teams. A lot of play in the middle of the field. Just over 20 minutes left in the first half, scoreless. This one's fed in. Schlender will come in and get it just in front of Lincoln, and he'll kick it. Drake is there at midfield, and it's going to be off the knee of Tunistra. Trying to settle it on the ground is Keller. Coming in, and Keller will go to the ground. Tunistra now. Tunistra, a whiff on trying to clear it. Calme steps in front of Garcia. Calme kicks it out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for Hamilton right in front of us on the near side. Substitutions coming for Hamilton now. 3 on the sideline. So we get 18 in Keegan Mullen, 15 in Radley Robertson, and I didn't see who the other one is. Lincoln will take the throw in away. Defender is there. Byrne is there, and it's pushed out of bounds by Dowdy. Tunistra with the throw in at midfield right in front of us. Goes to Tyree. Tyree tries to center it up, and it's taken away. That is number 8, Graydon Bayer, that came in with the last group for Hamilton. Clayton Ogilvie flicks it ahead to Austin Ogilvie. The defender is there in Loudon. Loudon around Austin, and he'll boot it ahead. Lechner is there. Lechner around. And Drake. Cleared to the far side, rolling down the far sideline, keeping it in bounds is Kostecki. Centered up. Hamilton at the top of the box. Dial with a slide tackle at the top of the box. Cleared out, and now centered up. Hamilton will go ahead and drop it back to midfield at the far side at the feet of McGordy. Now it's taken away. Austin Ogilvie. He's got Lincoln. Lincoln and Schlender will come up at the top of the box and clear it out. Good play by the keeper. A header by Dial. Gets it ahead to Austin. Austin flicks it to Tyree. Tyree on the far side in front of the Loyola bench. Up the sideline. Stride for stride with the defender, and it's kicked out of bounds. Smart play by McGordy to put that one out. And it'll be Tyree to throw in on the far side. About 15 yards up from the flag. Tyree tries to center it, and it's going to be out of bounds. Goal kick. So one shot on goal from each side. Loyola has had 2 corner kicks. And Schlender will go to his defender, Loudon. Loudon is going to clear up the far side. Off the head, and trying to get it behind him is Kosteski. And Dial will boot it ahead. Lincoln with a foot on it. Lincoln trying to feed it to Byrne. Byrne up the near side. Byrne just outside the box. He'll stop a slide tackle by Dowdy. And Byrne will have it taken away by Drake. Now Lincoln is there. Lincoln takes it away from Drake. Little foot move. And it's to Tyree. Tyree Goes to the far side. He's got Clayton Ogilvie there. Clayton with the defender, McGordy, and out of bounds. We'll have a Loyola throw in just up from the box, and it's going to be Hickling to throw. He'll give it off to Austin. Austin flicks it into the box, cleared out by the defender, and it's Lechner. Lechner tries to feed it in, but good defense by the midfielder, and it's Tyree with some footwork. Now the far side. Heckling lets Tyree take it. Tyree feeds it up, and it'll be out of bounds. Hamilton throw in on the far side, and Hamilton will have another substitution. Just under 16 minutes left in the first half. Scoreless. Rams and Bronx. Thursday night we'll have the Big Sky Eagle boys and girls hosting the Sentinel Spartans at Big Sky. That will be a video stream. Our cameraman, Coleman Caton, back to help us out with that on the throw-in. On the far side now, and it'll be out of bounds. Loyola will have the throw-in right in front of their bench. Clayton Ogilvie to pick it up. He wanted to go very quickly, but not set. This one's thrown right at the feet of the Hamilton defender. Clayton will get a foot on it. Austin is there, and it's punched back the other direction. Kalen Duvall will pick it up, and Daniel Schlender, the keeper now. Schlender with a boot across half field. Foot on it. Tyree will take it away from the Hamilton midfielder. Fed up, Daniel, and it is Dowdy to take it away from Burns. Near side, Robertson. There's Dial. Byrne is there. Lincoln's going to step in, but it's cleared up field to Nistra. Now it's picked up by Brackman. Brackman goes to the far side, crossing over, and a good job by Heckling for the defense. On the far side, Clayton Ogilvie is back there. Drop back, and Heckling will punch it up out of bounds in front of the Hamilton bench on the far side. Throw in, and we get a whistle on the throw in. And this time, Lechner will have a boot. Liam Lechner had some field goals last week on the football team. This one's good boot upfield, but Duvall gets a foot on it to send it back in to the box for Hamilton. Drake with it now at the top, feeds it, and the Brackman will feed it in. Now near side at the feet of Robertson. Drop back, Drake. Now it's Calme. Calme feeds it ahead. Lincoln trying to get there, but can't in time, and it's fed back in. Brackman. And Hamilton's going to go ahead and drop it all the way back to their sweeper, Loudon. Loudon will clear it up. Off of Lechner. Heckling is there. Heckling fighting his way through against Kosticki. Shot on goal, and Kaleva is there. Kaleva trying to clear it out. It's Tyree. Now picking it up is Dowdy. Dropping it back at the feet of Loudon at midfield. Lincoln is there. And Austin Ogilvie. Austin Ogilvie will feed it to Burns on the near side. Burns has got Lincoln. Lincoln by himself. Now he's picked up. Back to Lincoln. Fed back. Now Lincoln. Lincoln will have one defender. Defender will get a shoulder. We get a whistle. And this is going to go against Lincoln. So Hamilton with a free kick. Taken by Duvall.
Hamilton will have a free kick.
Duvall has been a little motor on the field, just everywhere on the defensive side. And we get a whistle to start play. Just under 12 minutes. This is a high kick. Tyree will go up for the header. It'll come down, and Lincoln is there. Lincoln to shield it. He'll feed it to Burns. Burns and Duvall. Duvall will pick it up, and Duvall around Burns. Burns and Duvall will shoulder against each other. Lincoln is there. Fed back into the middle to Dowdy. Dowdy leaves it, and Lincoln is there. Now it's fed ahead. Tyree gets a foot on it. Tyree to clear it, switching fields to the far side. He's got Clayton Ogilvie on the far side. Clayton Ogilvie will run it down with Loyola, and it's fed across the front of the box with the keeper out. Lincoln will set it back up. Austin Ogilvie is there, and it'll be cleared out by Dowdy. Tyree switching fields to the far side to Clayton Ogilvie. Ogilvie drops it back, centers it back up, gets around 2 defenders, fed ahead to Austin Ogilvie. Austin Ogilvie is offsides as we get the flag. And Hamilton will have the free kick with just under 11 minutes.
Offside.
Both teams looking for their first score as we are twin goose eggs on the scoreboard. Kick to be taken by Will Loudon. Loudon with a good boot down the far side. It'll come down just in front of the Loyola Hamilton bench, and Heckling will put a hip on it to have it go out of bounds. Keeps it out of play. Now fighting for it. Heckling will come up with it. Tries to clear it up the far side, but Hamilton with a foot on it. The Hamilton's going to go ahead and drop it all the way back. Loudon is going to drop it all the way back to his keeper. And the keeper will give it back to Loudon. Loudon centers it up in the middle of the field to Mullen. Mullen to the far side. The Ogilvie brothers are there, but it's fed ahead. Lechner will chase it down. Lechner turns the corner, trying to get it around Bayer. Out of bounds. Loyola throw it in front of the Hamilton bench on the far side. Here's the throw. Tyree with a header. Austin Ogilvie with another head, and it's picked up by Hamilton. There's Tyree. Tyree with a foot on it. Duvall clears it out. Far side, out of bounds, and that one almost cleared the fence on the backside. With just over 9 minutes left in the half, we're tied at 0. Here's Heckling on the throw-in. He's going to go to Tyree. Tyree feeds it to Austin Ogilvie. Defender is there. And it's Dale. Drop back. Tyree to control. Tyree is going to switch fields. Byrne is by himself on the near side, onside, and it's Dowdy who comes up and checks him very quickly. Now it's Lincoln and Dowdy out of bounds, and we'll have Hamilton throw in on the near side. Actually, they're going to call Lincoln. And it'll be a free kick for Hamilton on the near side.
Free kick for the Bronx.
Here's the kick by Duvall. Trying to center it up in the middle of the field. Tyree is there. Tyree with a head on it. And it's Austin Ogilvie. Drops it back to Dale. Dale between the legs of the Hamilton defender. We get a whistle, and this one's going to go against Loyola once again. Pushing up very quickly. Duvall will take the kick on the run. He's going to push it ahead, and Tyree is there. Lechner. Now Heckling. Calme smartly kicks it out of bounds on the far side, and Hamilton will have the throw-in. Chasing it down is Kostecki. It looks like we'll have Hamilton subs. Drake and Bayer to come off. Keller to come on, and I can't see the number of the other Hamilton Bronc coming in. I want to say that is Lint. So Owen Lint and Clay Keller coming back in for Hamilton. The throw will be into Keller, taken away by Clayton Ogilvie. Hamilton to control. Looking to switch fields. Nope, centering it up. That is Robertson. Robertson drops it back, now all the way back. Out of bounds, and Loyola will have the throw-in. Austin Ogilvie will let it go, and it will be Heckling on the throw. 6:50 left in the first half, scoreless. And Heckling centering it up. I think he wanted to switch fields, but the way the English was on the throw-in, gave him a little bit of a backspin. Here's Byrne now. Byrne centers it up to Lincoln. Lincoln to Byrne. Byrne on sides on the near side. He'll streak down in. Burns to center it. Austin Ogilvie is there. Lincoln is there on the deflection. We get a whistle, and Will Byrne goes down on the near side. Nathan Dowdy was there. Byrne was setting up the set piece. And Will Byrne looks like they were going to bring the trainer in. Nathan Dowdy will jog off the field, and the officials discussing it away from Byrne. And Lincoln and Tyree trying to get...
Yellow card for the Bronx.
It'll be a yellow card for Dowdy. And now the trainer and the the Loyola coach will come in, George Lund. Tyree and Lincoln were there. Tyree now going to the sideline. So with Will down, and they're getting the medical bag out, we'll go ahead and step aside. For just a few moments while they take care of... Nope. They got Byrne sitting up. So we'll just step aside for 30 seconds here on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton in Hamilton, Montana, as we are stopped at the moment as Will Byrne comes off the field. We do have a yellow card that has been assessed to Nathan Dowdy. First half. Trying to see who they subbed in for Byrne. It'd be Mahan. So it'll be a free kick. It'll be taken by Dial on the near side, halfway between the box and the sideline in the south end of the field. This one's set up in the backside. Lechner goes up for the header, and Hamilton will clear it out. Here's Heckling down the near sideline. He's got Clayton Ogilvie, but cleared out by Hamilton. Keller will run it down stride for stride with Heckling. Keller with a head on it, keeps it in bounds. Heckling now on the run. He's got Lechner there, and it's out of bounds. It will be Loyola throw-in. And we didn't start the clock. Hamilton clears it out to the near side. Now at the feet of Hamilton, up to Lincoln at midfield in front of us. Tyree to feed it up to Lincoln. Lincoln now with Duvall, and Lincoln will go down. And we'll have a free kick.
Free kick for the Rams.
For the Rams inside Hamilton territory, about 15 yards outside of the box on the near side. And they're hollowing corner, so I imagine they're going to have Dale take this one. Here's the kick. It's set up on the far side. Lincoln is there, a head on it. It's down, and the keeper will hole it in. Cleared out. Good high boot to midfield. Headed ahead. Austin Ogilvie will come up on it on the far side. Tries to feed it ahead to himself. Picked up by the defender. Ogilvie between the legs of the defender. Now he pushes inside the box. Feeds it to Lincoln in the middle. Lincoln with a shot. And it's in! Jack Lincoln! In the third minute, Jack Lincoln will put Loyola on the board.
Lincoln with the goal.
And we've got our first score of the game. There's the whistle to start play once again. Hamilton will boot ahead. Chase down. And Lechner will control it. Lechner on the far side rolls out of bounds. Hamilton will throw in. Nope, they're going to give it to Loyola. So we're approaching the 2-minute cushion time.
For the Rams.
And it's a free kick. Lechner with a good boot trying to switch fields. Lincoln fighting for it. It'll be flicked ahead. Lincoln and Mahan down the near side. Lincoln will pick it up. Lincoln just outside the box on the near corner. He'll cross over, kicked out, and we'll have a corner kick for Loyola. Nope, they're going to give it off as a goal kick. Lincoln coming over to argue with the official, but Tyree calling them off, and Mahan with an arm around him to push him upfield. So, Schlender will have the goal kick, drops it back, and Keller now with a foot on it to flick it ahead. Lechner feeds it ahead. Now it's Duvall. Duvall will push it, comes up to midfield on the near side. Tyree with a knee on it. And that will go against Tyree. Hamilton and Tyree arguing with the official. So we're inside the stoppage time now. And the free kick will feed it down the near side to Lint. Lint will feed it up, tries to get it up, and it's off of Lint, out of bounds. Goal kick, and I think that one went off the soft parts on Lint. The deflection. So Kaleva with the goal kick to the near side. He's got Mahan. Mahan and Lint will fight for it. Out of bounds right in front of us. Inside the 2-minute cushion. Here's the throw in to Keller at midfield. Lechner with a light foot on it to get it by Keller. He'll feed it ahead. Austin Ogilvie on the run. He's got Clayton Ogilvie down the far sideline. Clayton Ogilvie on the run. One defender. Clayton Ogilvie inside the box. Stops, stalls. Tries to feed it to Austin, but the defender gets his foot on it. Clayton now drops it back, and Heckling will center it to Tyree. Tyree around the defender, picked up by another defender, and Tyree will go down at the top of the box. And this will be a free kick just outside the box on top of the circle.
Free kick for
Tyree says he wants to take it. Hamilton to set up a... Well, they got 5 men there on the wall, right at the edge of the box. Tyree, about 3 yards on top of the circle, in the middle of the field on the box. Here's Tyree on the approach. Shot taken, off the crossbar, deflection. Header by Dial, picked up. Tyree turns now on the clear, gets around Keller. Tyree to control at midfield. Feeds it ahead to Austin Ogilvie, out to Clayton. Clayton on the far side. Clayton's going to drive in. Gets by the defender, now stops and stalls. Trying to center it up, and it's going to roll out across the end line. And this will be a goal kick. Nope, they're going to give it a corner.
corner kick for Loyola.
So Loyola with the corner kick. Official checks his watch.
Dial will take it.
And Dial on the far side. Dial on the approach. Loyola heads to the middle of the box, and it's off the foot of the defender, back out of bounds, and we'll have another corner. Inside this cushion time.
Dial, do it again.
Dial will reset. Here's the approach, underfoot, and it's centered up. This time Lincoln with a head on it, and it'll be over the goal. And Schlender will clear it up to midfield. Lechner will put a foot on it to force it back upfield. Lincoln is there, but Duvall puts it back in the Loyola side of the field. Calme now. Calme on the near side. He's got Tunistra. Too much to Tunistra. It's out of bounds. Official checks his watch. Throw in to Lint down the near sideline into the corner. Lint now on the end line. He's got Calme. Puts a foot in there. Calme now fighting for it. Lint comes back with it. Centered up. And Heckling will kick it out. Lincoln now drops it back. Tyree has it taken away. Official. Time is up to him. And Tyree is going to go ahead and put this one outside of play. And Hamilton will have the throw in. Duvall looking to chase it down as it went back in behind everybody. So Duvall now to throw it in. Tyree there. It's Tunistra. Tunistra fighting for it with Brackman. Tyree comes up with it. Tyree now with Keller. And it'll roll out of bounds. And the official coming up. Hamilton will have the throw in. Nope, it is Loyola's throw in. Now he says, okay, a little confusion there. It's going to be a free kick for Hamilton. Just outside the box on the near side on the north end of the field. Halfway between the end line and the box. About 13 to 15 yards up. Here's Lint with it. It's going to be a high one across the field. And Kailova will save it off the head. And there's the whistle for half. So the Loyola Rams will own the first half as they pick up the only goal of the game off of Jack Lincoln in the third minute. We'll be back right after this as we go to halftime on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Locally owned Paradise Falls is a place for friends and family to enjoy good food and good times. With a diverse menu and a fun atmosphere that includes nearly 30 TVs showing every sport imaginable, Paradise Falls is sure to have something for everyone.
Advertising on the web can be intimidating. Where do you start? What is the most effective way to reach the audience you are targeting? Milk Crate Media can help you reach your audience, whether it is social media marketing or creating a unique commercial for streaming or for radio advertising. Milk Crate Media can help you build a new website or rebuild your existing website that will bring users back again and again. Visit www.mcratemedia.com today. Milk Crate Media is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports in Missoula and the surrounding valley.
Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community.
Locally owned Paradise Falls is a place for friends and family to enjoy breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week.
With a diverse menu and a fun atmosphere that includes nearly 30 TVs showing every sport imaginable, Paradise Falls is sure to have something for everyone.
Stitches of Missoula is your resource for embroidery and screen printing. Give Stitches a call today at 406-529-2632 to speak with their super friendly staff and have them take care of your embroidery needs. From business logos to team jerseys, Stitches Embroidery can help you and your team look good. Check them out online at stitchesmontana.com to see their full line of silkscreen and embroidery options. Stitches is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop in to 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Welcome back to MPSN's coverage of Loyola Ram and Breaker Sports. Chris Stratton in Hamilton, Montana for the Loyola Rams and Breakers soccer team taking on the Hamilton Bronx. The ladies would fall 5-3. Sorry about that. In the first game, the Breakers would fall 5-3 to Hamilton. Tight game. It was tied at 2, or 5-4, I should say. Tied at 2 at halftime, and the girls just played a phenomenal game. Now we're at halftime between the boys and the Loyola Rams with a 1-0 lead over the Hamilton Bronx. We'll step aside. When we come back, we'll have your halftime stats right after this on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Locally owned Paradise Falls is a place for friends and family to enjoy breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week.
With a diverse menu and a fun atmosphere that includes nearly 30 TVs showing every sport imaginable, Paradise Falls is sure to have something for everyone.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop in to 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Montana owned and Montana proud. Your $29 a month Montana Mega Gym. Fuel has premier facilities with the latest equipment, nutrition superstores, high energy classes, refreshing smoothie bars, attentive childcare, expert trainers, and we never close. Best of all, you have access to 6 locations statewide for just $29 a month. That's less than $1 a day. Get Montana strong at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition. Go to clubfuelfitness.com right now to find a Montana location near you.
Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community.
Locally owned Paradise Falls is a place for friends and family to enjoy good food and good times. With a diverse menu and a fun atmosphere that includes nearly 30 TVs showing every sport imaginable, Paradise Falls is sure to have something for everyone.
Stitches of Missoula is your resource for embroidery and screen printing. Give Stitches a call today at 406-529-2632 to speak with their super friendly staff and have them take care of your embroidery needs. From business logos to team jerseys, Stitches Embroidery can help you and your team look good. Check them out online at stitchesmontana.com to see their full line of silkscreen and embroidery options. Stitches is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Advertising on the web can be intimidating. Where do you start? What is the most effective way to reach the audience you are targeting? Milk Crate Media can help you reach your audience, whether it is social media marketing or creating a unique commercial for streaming or for radio advertising. Milk Crate Media can help you build a new website or rebuild your existing website that will bring users back again and again. Visit www.mcratemedia.com today. Milk Crate Media is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports in Missoula and the surrounding valley.
Welcome back to MPSN. Chris Stratton for the Missoula Prep Sports Network as we are at halftime between the Rams and the Bronx. Soccer on the pitch going on right now, and it's been a great game so far between the boys. Majority of the first half played in the middle of the field. Limited shots on goals, limited goals for the Loyola Rams. They've got 1 goal on the board off of 4 shots on goal. They had 4 corner kicks, 2 of those coming at the end of the first half. For the keeper, Daniel Kaleva, he's got 3 saves in the first half. Now for Hamilton, they've got 2 shots on goal, no goals. They had 1 corner kick in the first half, and their keeper, Daniel Schlender, with 3 saves. So the second half coming up here in about 2 minutes. Don't forget to tune in on Thursday night, folks, as we have the first Missoula County Public Schools soccer games video streamed right here on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Our goal with the Missoula Prep Sports Network is, well, to give attention to some of these other sports. Not that we don't want to give attention to football and the ones that do normally get some airtime, but these young men and women on the soccer pitch, they work just as hard as the football players. So here in with fall sports, we're really trying to make a push to cover as much soccer as we possibly can this fall. Then on Friday night, we'll have an audio stream of the Fairfield Eagles taking on the Loyola Rams. Rams 2-0, and they are a deadly group to face right now. A stellar run game on the feet of Ryan Tyrrell, and then weapons on the outside, and, well, you never know who's going to be in there at quarterback, as both Blake Danielson and so they are playing very well right now. Fairfield, one of the contenders from last year, playing very well. And then Saturday, we get back into the soccer action as the Rams and Breakers will be on the road once again down the Bitterroot to take on Stevensville. So we'll have all those games. It'll be an audio stream on both Friday and Saturday. If you want to know what our schedule is for coverage, go to our website, MPSN406.com, and click on the coverage schedule tab at the top of the page, and that will get you our coverage schedule. And then don't forget, folks, the first Prep Athlete of the Week poll is up on the MPSN website. Make sure you get to the website and vote on who you think is the top boy and girl athletes in Missoula from Big Sky, Sentinel, Hellgate, and Loyola. We'll get Valley Christian worked in as well. Just trying to work. They have a new AD over at Valley Christian, so just trying to work things out over there and build a working relationship with them. So we're ready for the second half now, as the ball is at midfield, and Loyola will have it to start the second half. The official looking at his clock. And he checks in with the keepers, checks with his side officials, and the clock is wound. We're ready to go. So Rams, they will work right to left, north or south to north in the second half, and right away Drake is going to have it pushed in for Hamilton. And Drake on the near side, outside the box, he's going to center it up, and Calme will clear it. Here's Austin Ogilvie, run on by Keller, and Keller to control. Drops it back to Lint. Lint now fed in to Garcia. Garcia drops it back. Duvall has it taken away by Lincoln. Lincoln with some good footwork there, but the defender for Hamilton, the midfielder for Hamilton, will push it forward. K-Level will come up to the edge of the box, and he'll pick it up on the roll. Here's the kick by K-Leva, and it's up the far side. At the feet of Garcia. Garcia stalls it on the ground on the kick. Austin Ogilvie will come up with a shoulder, and controlled by Brackman. Brackman drops it back to Lint. Lint up to Keller. Keller with a flick, but it's taken away, and Keller will get it back now. Tyree with a foot on it. Keller goes to the ground. Tyree feeds it forward, but It's off the foot of the midfielder for Hamilton. Far side in front of the Loyola bench. Now it's given away. They're going to clear switch fields. Nope, looks like they were, but it's flicked ahead. Keller now down the far side, and Keller was offsides on the feed. So Liam Lechner, to take the free kick. And there it is on the boot. Garcia will step up, gets by Garcia, but Duvall with a foot on it to feed it forward. Calme puts it back into the air. Drake is there, but Clayton Ogilvie will pick it up. Clayton Ogilvie around Drake, up the near sideline, across midfield as he crosses on the near side, and it's Austin Ogilvie taken away, and Dial will feed it ahead. It's Tyree. Tyree to push. Tyree now feeds it ahead, and kicked out of bounds smartly by McGordy. No shame in using the 12th man, which is the sideline in soccer, as a defender. That's one of the smartest plays you can do as a defender. Just let it go out of bounds. Here's Austin Ogilvie trying to flick it in. Lincoln now with control on the near side at the top of the box. Drake with a foot on it. Takes it away from Lincoln. Now it's Dial. Dial is in there. Dial fighting with Drake. Stalled out. Dial trying to stand up, and it's kicked out of bounds. That'll be off of Tyree as Lincoln goes down. Here's the quick throw-in upfield. Garcia lets it go by at the feet of Geisinger. Geisinger feeds it ahead, and it'll be Heckling. Heckling on the near side. Heckling lets it roll, and it's kicked between the legs of Heckling by Drake. Drake now controlling Heckling and Drake, and it's out of bounds. And it'll be a Hamilton throw-in in front of the Loyola fans on the near side, just to the right of us. Kick will be taken by Loudon. They're going to say it is a free kick. So Loudon on the kick. And here this one's going to be wide of the goal. Tried to feed it in and just wasn't having it. So Kaleva to have the free kick. There's the header to Tyree. Tyree to feed it ahead. Far side is Clayton Ogilvie. Ogilvie in front of the Hamilton bench on the far sideline. And it's Keller. Keller and Tunistra will fight, and Tunistra will come up with it. Leg battle. Tyree feeds it back, and too much. Garcia picks it up. Garcia to push now. Centers it in the midfield. Drake picks it up. Now flicks it ahead. And Calme gets a foot on it, but controlled by Hamilton's Geisinger. Geisinger has it punched away. Tyree. And Geisinger feeds it into the middle. Austin Ogilvie gets around. We get a whistle, and this will be a free kick for Loyola.
Free kick for the Rams.
Free kick taken by Lechner. He'll send it into the far side. Austin Ogilvie will chase it down against Lint. Keller now getting the clear. Clayton Ogilvie to switch fields. Austin gets a head on it, and Lincoln with a foot, but Drake will control. Drake feeds it upfield, and Lechner. Garcia off the foot. It's high down the far sideline, and Garcia and Tunisa will fight for it. Garcia now on the drive, and it's Calme. Calme will take it away from Garcia. It's on the end line in front of the flag on the far side. There's Calme. Calme has it stalled by Garcia. Lechner gets around Garcia. Garcia on from behind, and the ball is stalled out by Loudon. Loudon now trying to get across the top of the box to center it up. Tyree is there. Loudon now controlling. He's going to put it in, and Kaleva will go to one knee, and that's the first shot on goal by either team in the second half. Duvall will chase it down. Lincoln is there. Mahan Gets the deflection. Now Lincoln centers it up. It's Austin Ogilvie. Austin Ogilvie will turn. He's got a free foot, left foot. Turns, centers it up. It's Tyree. Tyree with a shot, and it's going to be just wide. So Schlender will toss it out to the far side to Keller. Keller streaked by Ogilvie. Clayton Ogilvie fed ahead to Tyree. Tyree too much. And controlled by Hamilton's Brackman. Brackman now feeds it to Garcia at midfield. Garcia back to Brackman, now fed ahead. And controlling it is Loudon. Loudon stops and he'll feed it in. Lechner gets a foot on it, and Kalava will take it off the head of Garcia. Kalava with the boot now. Upfield, Tyree and the Hamilton player go down to the ground. Tyree still down. And he might have taken that one to the gut. This one will be a free kick for Loyola. Tyree still, I think he took that one into the soft spot. He'll have to walk that one off.
Free kick for the Rams.
Here's the kick by Lechner to feed it in. It's Mahan on the far side. Mahan on the near side now of the box, I should say. And he'll kick it out of bounds. Hamilton ball. Tyree still trying to walk it off at midfield. Hamilton trying to clear it out of their side of the field, and now they do. And it'll be out of bounds. Loyola throw it in front of their own fans on the near side, just to the right of us. Here's the throw by Heckling. He'll go to Dale. Dale trying to get it away, and it's flicked ahead. Garcia will control it on the Loyola side of the field, pushing upfield and taken away by Tunistra. Tunistra will feed it to Clayton Ogilvie on the far side. Ogilvie has it taken away by Keller, but Keller will kick it out of bounds, and Loyola will throw it in front of their own bench on the far side. Just under 10 minutes gone in the second half. Loyola still leading 1-0. Tyree now with control on the far side. He's streaked by Keller. Tyree and Keller. And he leaves it for Clayton Ogilvie on the far side in front of the Hamilton bench. Leads on Tyree. Tyree around the defender. Tyree is tripped up inside the box. No whistle. And a good save by Schlender. He'll kick it out and clear it. Lechner is in the air. Drake and Garcia both there. Fed ahead. And all by himself is Drake. Drake's going to shoot it over the goal. And Kay Leva will have the free kick. Kay Leva will kick it to the far side. Keller picks it up. Centers it. Controlled by Loudon. Loudon will drop it. And at the feet of Mullen. Mullen to the far side to Lint. Now Loudon. Loudon switches field to the near side. And McGordy. McGordy centers it up. At the top of the box. Hamilton having to drop it back. Loyola's defense tightening up a little bit. Switching field to the far side to Lint. Lint centers it back up. Loudon. And it's Tyree. Tyree will take it away. Tyree will feed it ahead. It's Austin Ogilvie. The keeper comes out. Ogilvie around the keeper. The keeper will take Ogilvie down. We get a whistle. And Loyola will have a free kick just outside of the box. Smart play by Daniel Schlender. I mean, it's a little bit dangerous, but he was not going to be able to get there with a foot as Austin had the speed. So he just kind of came in on the roll. Like I said, it's a little bit dangerous, but it is a smart play, and they're going to give the keeper a yellow card.
Be a free kick.
So Dowdy and Schlender with yellow cards. So Hamilton will have to bring in, and it looks like they're going to drop Keegan Mullen back on the goal line. And a moment taken here. We'll see what they're going to do. Oh, they're just going to give the green penny to Keegan Mullen. He is registered as a goalkeeper, 6 foot sophomore. So he's going to put a green penny on, and he'll be the keeper now with Schlender having the yellow card. And Tyree will take the free kick. It's about 2 yards on top of the box. And now they're taking some more time. I don't think the green penny is going to be enough, is what the official is saying. Nope. They're bringing another player on because of Schlender coming out. They do have to bring in. Hamilton does need to bring another player on, and that is number 15, Radley Robertson. So Tyree now set for the free kick. He's on the approach. Shot is taken, and this one's going to be off of the keeper. Good save right out of the gate for Mullen. Tyree to control. And Hamilton now on the push. Keller is there. Tunistra comes up, and Lint up the far side. Lint will battle away. Clayton Ogilvie to Tyree. Tyree will fade it up to Clayton Ogilvie, and Duvall will kick it out of bounds. Loyola will have a throw in on the far side in front of the Hamilton goal, or Hamilton bench, I should say. Here's the throw in by Tyree down the sideline. Dale is there, out of bounds off of the Hamilton defender, and Loyola will throw in. This time it will be Dale. And they're going to go ahead and drop it back to Tunistra. Tunistra met by Keller. Tunistra will feed it in. There's Lincoln. Lincoln's shot will be just wide of the goal. Good set piece by the Rams. And Lincoln had a good idea. As the ball was just a little bit behind him, he took his left foot and put it up and tried to get the deflection. A little confusion still. And they're going to go ahead and bring Schlender back in to go back into the keep. And that takes Robertson back off. So Schlender now with the goal kick. This was going to be booted up to midfield. Stalled at midfield by Loudon. Loudon flanked by Tunistra. He'll stop. Has Keller on the run, but holds it in front of the Loyola bench on the far side. Drops it back at the feet of Mullen now. Mullen ahead. And now this time it's Brackman. Brackman has it taken away by Tyree. Tyree in the middle of the field, crosses midfield. He's got Drake. Fed ahead to Lincoln. Schlender will come up and let it roll into the box. Lincoln there to challenge. And this one will be drop kicked to midfield, past the bubble on the Loyola side. Lechner will put a foot on it. Garcia now feeds it ahead to Drake. Drake on the near side, outside the box, crosses over. Lechner with a good slide tackle to take the ball away. And Drake will let it roll. This will be a Hamilton throw-in about 10 yards up from the end flag on the near side. There's the throw-in. It's just a little bit wide, and that one is placed outside. This will be a corner kick for Hamilton. It's the first corner of the second half for the Bronx. And it looks as though Drake
corner kick for Hamilton
will take the corner kick. Just at the 24-minute mark. This one's going to be in. Kaleva gets it in. This one's going to be headed into the hands of Kaleva by Clayton Ogilvie. Saved by Kaleva. And it's Mahan fighting Drake. Little confusion. Garcia comes up with it. Hamilton trying to get a shot on, but Austin Ogilvie. And it's fed by Lincoln to Ogilvie. All kinds of maroon numbers. Now the white numbers starting to make their way up the field. And Austin Ogilvie has to fight for it. Heckling will feed it upfield for Lincoln. Lincoln onside. Duvall will streak him down the near side. Into the near corner. Lincoln trying to fight for it. We go down, and we'll have a free kick for Loyola. Just outside the box.
Free kick for the Rams.
And this one will be taken by Dale. Two-man wall set up in front of Dale. And the official will back him up. Here's the kick. Nice feed to the backside. Tyree with a scissor kick, but it can't get connection, and he'll back it off. It's Tunistra in front of the Hamilton bench on the far side, down the sideline to Clayton Ogilvie. Clayton Ogilvie with one on, gets by him, fed back to Ogilvie. Ogilvie will stop, and it's taken away by Lint. Lint will push, streak for Ogilvie. Now it's in the middle of the field. Crossing midfield all by himself and fed up, and K-Level will pick it up on the bounce. Hamilton leading 1-0 in this match. Coming to the near side, it's Drake. Drake has it taken away by Lincoln. Lincoln with a lot of work. Lincoln stops, stalls. Lincoln defeated ahead, and it's off a Hamilton player. Little touch, and Drake has it. Drake to push on the near side. Drake feeds it, centers it. Calme with a knee to hold it down, and Tyree will pick it up. Tyree has it poked away, and Tyree will hold on to it. Lechner hops out of the way, and Tyree will send it up the near sideline, but it'll roll out. Hamilton throw in front of the Loyola fans to the right of us. Very quick throw in by Hamilton. Drake with it down the near sideline, and it's Heckling. Heckling with good footwork, but he'll roll it out of bounds, and Hamilton will have the throw in about 19 yards up from the end flag on the near side. Here's the toss, short, at the feet of Loudon. Loudon has it poked at by Dial. Loudon holds on to it. It's Austin Ogilvie there as well. Cleared out, now centered up. Garcia is there. Garcia is going to take a crack, and Calme is going to take one to the soft spot. Austin Ogilvie will get the deflection. He's got Hamilton numbers all around him, and he'll try to feed it to Clayton Ogilvie, but it's taken away by Keller. And now it's Tyree. Tyree in front of the Hamilton bench. He's going to bring it to the midfield to center it up, and Duvall gets a head on it. Clayton Ogilvie will chase it down on the far side at the top of the box. Taken away by Mullen and pushed upfield by Brackman. Brackman will send it, and it is K-Leva to pick it up at the top of the box on the bounce. K-Leva will throw it out. Comes to Tyree. Keller is there. Drops it back to Tunistra. Tunistra will send it up the far sideline. Clayton Ogilvie is there. Lint will pick it up. Clayton Ogilvie with a foot drops it back to the keeper. And Austin Ogilvie will come up to challenge. Tunistra with a foot on it after it is cleared by the keeper. Out of bounds. It'll be Hamilton throw in front of their own bench on the far side. At the 20-minute mark now of the second half. Garcia is going to send it. Lechner is there to stall it out. Fighting for it. It is Geisinger. Geisinger goes down in the box. It rolls out, and it'll be a corner kick on the far side. Lechner with tight defense. And Hamilton will have their second corner of the half.
Drake will take the corner kick for the Bronx.
So Drake will take it. It's on the end flag on the far side on the south end of the field. Here's Drake. Actually, it was Lint that took it, and it's booted back out. Lint will let it roll, and it'll be a Hamilton throw-in. They'll throw it in very quickly right to the feet of Loudon. Loudon has it taken away by Tyree. Tyree will turn the corner around Loudon. He'll feed it upfield. There's nobody up there but Lincoln with his long legs will stride up there. Mullen will have it. Mullen now crosses midfield on the far side. He'll send it. Tyree with a foot on it. Tyree and Loudon. Now Loudon comes up with it. Trying to switch fields. Drake and Mahan. Drake switches fields. Comes to the near side to McGordy. McGordy now centers it up. It's Geisinger. Geisinger gives it off to Brackman. Brackman dribbles it. And now it's Keller. Keller dribbles up on it. He's outside the box. Now drops it back. And Loudon. Loudon challenged by Austin Ogilvie. Austin Ogilvie will take it away. Numbers favoring Hamilton still. And Hamilton will control. Now Austin. Austin will have it off of his head. Push forward. There's Duvall. Duvall will stall it. And Duvall and Lincoln run into each other. Drake is there. Drake picks it up. Drake on the run. Feeds it ahead. And Lechner will be just ahead of Geisinger, and Lechner with a little punch at it, and Geisinger comes up with it, and Heckling sends it out of bounds into the Loyola fans, the Ramley, down the right side here. And we'll have a substitution for Hamilton. It looks like Geisinger is going to come out. And I believe that's Kostecki that has come in.
Kostecki into the game for the Bronx.
That is number 13. This one will be centered up, and Kalevo will go to the air to pull it down inside the box. He's going to have everybody push up. Now it's drop kicked by Kaleva. A header by Loudon to keep it, and Garcia to feed it ahead. Lechner with a foot. Trying to clear it out. Garcia will have it. One on. Garcia tries to take a punch at it. Fed between the legs of Lechner. Shot on goal. Fed out. Tunistra now on the far side in front of the Loyola bench. Feeds it up to Clayton Ogilvie. Too much. Lint will pick it up on the roll in front of the Hamilton bench, and they drop it all the way back to the keeper. Just under 17 minutes. Garcia with a flick, and all by himself on the run is Kostecki. Kostecki now picked up by Calme, centers it to Garcia, and Tunistra will come in and have it off of the six-pack.
Corner kick.
And Hamilton will have their third corner kick of the half.
Looks like Drake's going to take it.
And Drake will take the corner on the far side. It's at the flag on the south end on the far corner. Lint's going to come up from the defensive side, so two defenders drop back in Mullen and Duvall. This one's sent in. Kalevo will punch it out of the box. He wants everybody to push up. Duvall will come in for the slide, and this one will be taken by McGordy. And it's a goal kick by Kaleva. Hamilton getting close. Loyola with the advantage, 1-0. Heckling with it on the near side. Picked up very quickly by Kostecki. Out of bounds, and Loyola will have the throw-in in front of their fans to the right of us on the near side. And Dial will flick it ahead off the head. Lincoln comes up with it. He's got Mahan. But it is taken away by Brackman. Brackman drops it back. And Loudon will switch fields. Keller picks it up, drops it back now. Mullen will have it. Ogilvie will come up to challenge. Now Clayton Ogilvie is there. Clayton Ogilvie takes it away, and it's Austin and Clayton. Clayton will feed it up to Austin, and Duvall is there before Austin can get to it at the top of the box. Duvall to push with Clayton on his 6. Fed ahead. Calme with a stop on it. Calme to Clayton Ogilvie. Ogilvie will survey, trying to go to Tyree. It's off the foot of the Hamilton defender. And Tunistra will throw it in at midfield on the other side. Goes to Tyree. Tyree drops back, looking to switch fields, and he does. Heckling with a stall off the hip, but Drake will pick it up. Drake with the push. And Calme will kick it to the near side. Running it down is Kostecki, and it's out of bounds. Hamilton will throw it in on the near side. Drop back to Garcia on the throw-in. Lechner is there. It's out of bounds. Off of Lechner. Just under 14 minutes. Garcia has it. He's going to center it up, and Calme will get a hip on it. Keller chases it down, and it's Tyree who will pick it up. Keller is there as well, and we get a whistle. And the official's going to come in and have a comment. We're going to have a drop ball, I think, between Tyree and Keller. Official with the ball on his hip. Tyree and Keller with a conversation. Now they shake hands. There's the drop ball, and Tyree will control. He's going to kick it out of bounds on the far side. So Hamilton will have the throw-in. Garcia to throw in. They'll drop it back. Loudon to control. Loudon goes to Lint. Drop back to Loudon. Loudon's going to go ahead and give it off to Duvall, who's at midfield on the far side. Duvall looking to switch fields, and he does. This time Drake onside. He's going to chase it down. He's got Lechner, and he'll take, or Heckling, and he'll take a shot on goal. And K-Level will punch it out. Drake will get it on the rebound. Fed, and it's going to roll over the end line. This will be a goal kick for Loyola. Just over 12 minutes left. Hamilton holding on 1-0. K-Leva with the goal kick. And he's going to put it in the middle of the field. Tyree, Keller has it, takes it away from Tyree. Calme is there, fighting for it, and it's Tunistra. Tunistra and Keller tie up. Calme now. It's Garcia. Garcia will take a whack at it, and K-Levo will pick it up on the roll. K-Levo will wait for traffic. Now the drop kick, and this one's going to get to midfield. Bounces, and Lincoln will flick it on. He's going to have a foot on it, but Duvall will kick it ahead. Tunistra and Tyree are there on the far side. Tyree in front of the Loyola bench feeds it up to Clayton Ogilvie. Ogilvie tried to flick it to Tyree, but not enough. Now Tunistra. Tunistra has it kicked away out of bounds off of Keller. Loyola to throw in front of their own bench on the far side. Here's the throw by Tunistra. Tyree to flick it ahead to Lincoln. Lincoln lets it come to him. He's picked up by Loudon. Now it's Tyree. Tyree has it deflected, pushed ahead, and Calme will chase it down. He'll let Tunistra have it. Tunistra clears it ahead, and it's Clayton Ogilvie on the far side. Clayton Ogilvie has it taken away by Lint, and it's Garcia. Garcia has it poked away, but controlled by Hamilton. It's Loudon. Loudon and Dial at midfield. Poked, and Tyree will get a foot on it. Tyree goes to the ground as Garcia takes it away, and we get a whistle. Tyree up now. Limping on the left foot, and this will be a free kick for Loyola. About 20 yards outside the box on the south end of the field, on the Loyola end of the field. Just over 10 minutes left. Lechner to take it. Tyree on the ground. And I think they're going to bring in Tanner Carlson for Tyree, as he is very limber on that left leg. Trainer is over there. Hamilton's got their trainers out here. Here's the kick by Lechner. He's going to clear midfield. Lincoln is there. Mullen looking for it. Duvall and Lincoln crash as they both go for it in midair. Clayton Ogilvie comes down with it. Far side, it's Carlson. Tanner Carlson now feeds it ahead to Lincoln. Duvall with a deflection, and Clayton Ogilvie. Duvall comes up with it. Now it's Keller. Keller has it taken away by Clayton Ogilvie. Keller is there to take it away from Clayton. Now it's Tanner Carlson and Keller on the far side at midfield. Drop back in front of the Hamilton bench on the far side. Duvall looking to switch fields. Lincoln is there, takes a whack at it, but Duvall will control. Heckling with a header to put it back on the Hamilton side of the field, but it's controlled by Loudon. Loudon and Calme fight for it, and it's Clayton Ogilvie. Austin Ogilvie now. He's got one on from behind. It's fed ahead to Lincoln. Lincoln and Schlender will come up on the save. Austin Ogilvy drops it back. It's Tunistra. Tunistra between the legs, and Keller is there to tie him up. Comes up in possession at the feet of Brackman. Brackman has it taken away by Austin Ogilvy. Clayton Ogilvy is there to get the deflection, and it's dropped back to Tanner Carlson. Tyree on the sideline looking to come back in now. Here's Heckling on the near side, and he's going to have it go out of bounds. And we'll have substitutions for either side. Just over 8 minutes left. Loyola leading Hamilton 1-0, and Tyree will come in on the gimp. Hamilton to sub out as well. Drake coming off the field. And sprinting on is Radley Robertson. Down the far side. Chasing it down, out of bounds, and it will be a goal kick for Loyola. Kay Lovett. Kick it from the near side. Just under 8 minutes now. Here's the kick by Kaleva. He's going to come to the near side. Mahan is there. Mahan with one on, drops it back, and Heckling will clear it upfield, but it's going to go out of bounds right in front of the Loyola bench on the near side. Throw in on the hands of Robertson. He'll go to Garcia. Garcia drops it back at the feet of McGordy, and it's taken away. Tyree will boot it ahead. Lincoln on the run. He's got two on, but Lincoln will take it to the top of the box on the near side. Lincoln stops, looking for Austin Ogilvy. Austin Ogilvy is there. Turns. He's got Tyree. Tyree with a shot, and it's going to get by. Tyree with a goal at 6:55 in the second half.
Tyree with the goal puts Loyola up.
And Loyola takes a 2-0 lead over Hamilton. We get back into play. And they're going to go ahead and chip it right in. Kaleva is, and that one was over the goal. Why not take that chip from midfield? On the opening kick, we had a couple of young men, David Tingley, one of them when I played for Big Sky back in the day. We scored many goals off of Tingley taking that opening kick. Keeper out of the box, not paying attention, you just chip it right in there. Fought for on the far side in front of the Loyola bench. Garcia comes up with it. Garcia looking to switch fields. He's in a shoulder bump, and he'll feed it in. Kaleva with the save. Jimmy Roll and David Tingley all over that midfield chip. Lincoln now on the run, and he's going to chip it in, and Schendler having to go back for it on the save. Kicked out. Tyree with a header. And Heckling got to get it settled on the ground, and it is off a chest stall by Hamilton. Kicked out of bounds. And Loyola will have a throw in front of their fans here on the near side. It'll be Heckling. And he's going to give it to Dial. Dial will flick it ahead, and this one will be booted out by Tristan Otto. And Kaleva will let it roll and stall out. And he'll let it sit. Garcia's going to come up to challenge him. Kaleva now picks it up with Garcia 5 yards in front of him. Garcia playing a little cat and mouse with Kaleva as Kaleva clears it out. Just under 5 minutes. Austin trying to feed it to Mahan, but taken away by Robertson. It's Loudon. Loudon to Mullen. Mullen will feed it ahead, and Kaleva will come up and let it roll. And he'll back off. Garcia will come up to challenge once again. Kaleva to come to the near side. And the drop kick. Austin Ogilvy with a header on it. Flicked ahead. And Heckling is there. Good defense by Loyola in the second half here. Deflection, and Lechner will clear it upfield. He's got Lincoln and Duvall. Just over 4 minutes as Lincoln goes to the ground. He'll get up, tries to feed it ahead. It's kicked ahead, and the keeper will pick it up in the corner of the box on the far side. Here's the drop kick, and Tunistra will put a head on it. Garcia is there with Keller, and now Calme. Calme will kick it up to midfield, picked up by Brackman. Brackman to Duvall. Duvall has it taken away by Austin Ogilvie. Austin Ogilvie will feed it ahead. Lincoln on the run. He's got one man to beat. It's Mullen, and Lint will get to it first to drop it back. Lincoln will go back to challenge, and the ball will roll out to Otto on the near side. Mahan is there. It's fed up to Robertson. Robertson with Mahan, and Tyree will have it taken away. Tyree and Otto. And we get a whistle, and this one is going to go against Tyree. Hamilton free kick right in front of us, and they'll do it very quickly. Kay Leva will pick it up on the bounce as Garcia was streaking to the goal. Kay Leva on the roll, out to Tunistra on the far side. Keller is there. Tunistra around Keller, gets it up to midfield, and Keller will take it away. Picked up now by Loudon. Loudon will dribble it back into the Hamilton side, drops it to Lint. Lint now far side, and Clayton Ogilvie will get a body on it. Keller in front of the Loyola bench. Now Clayton Ogilvie. Ogilvie and Lint. Ogilvie coming up with it on the far side. He's got to run. 4 defenders back there for Hamilton. Clayton will center it to Lincoln, and Otto gets a foot on it. Now it is Austin Ogilvie. Duvall clears it out. Lint on the far side. Just over 2 minutes left in the game. We'll have stoppage on the clock as we go to the cushion time. Hamilton with it at midfield on the far side. Tunistra clears it back upfield in front of the Hamilton bench. Clayton Ogilvie on the run with Duvall. Duvall will take it away, turns it the other direction. At the 2-minute stoppage time now.
2 minutes plus stoppage left in the game.
Our clock will continue to run. It's Dale on the far side in front of the Loyola bench. It'll roll out. Hamilton will have the throw-in. There we go. Now we get it to stop for us. So the throw-in in front of the Hamilton bench, or the Loyola bench on the far side. Loyola looking to sub. Hamilton on the throw, and it's going to be Clayton Ogilvie to come out. And that will be Gabe Lowen now for the Rams. Tyree with the header, settled by Loudon in the middle of the field. He'll switch fields. Duvall is there. Lincoln and Duvall. Little leg battle going on, and Duvall to punch it in. Kaleva with a high save. And he's wanting everybody to push up. Inside the 2-minute stoppage time, Kaleva will kick it up. Garcia puts a foot on it. Garcia's going to boot it right back, and Kaleva will let it go out of bounds, and we'll have a goal kick. And looks like Loyola ready. Mahan's going to come out, and Clayton Ogilvie will come back in. So Loyola looking to come away with a 2-0 win over Hamilton. They will be in Stevensville on Saturday. Tyree takes it away from Keller on the far side to the end line. Now Tyree will dribble it out inside the 2 minutes. Tyree will dribble it down, and it's going to be Tyree just on the corner line. He's going to play keep away from Keller on the end line in the corner, and we get the flag. This will be a throw-in for Loyola. Smart play by Tyree. I mean, it's a little bit dangerous, but not too bad when you have ball control like Tyree does, to take it down into the end line corner in front of the flag and just hold it there. Hamilton will clear it out. A whistle, and Hamilton will now have a free kick in front of the Loyola bench. Inside the 2-minute stoppage time. Kick will be taken by Loudon. Tyree steps back to be the one-man wall. And Loudon on the approach. He's going to take a high shot, and that one is over the net. And Kay Leva actually, it'll be Tyree to take the kick. Tyree on the boot. Lincoln. And it's Austin Ogilvie to come up with it, and Lincoln is going to have shot to the ground as we get a whistle. Lincoln and Otto will shake hands, and Loyola will have a free kick right in front of us at midfield. So Lechner with the kick, and this one's going to be fed into the box. Chased down by Dowdy. Cross the top of the front of the goal. And it'll be kicked out. Loyola will have a throw in right in front of us, or right to the left of us on the north end near side flag. Here's Clayton Ogilvie on the throw in, and that is game, folks. The Ramps come away with a 2-0 win over the Hamilton Bronx. So we want to thank everyone for tuning in and listening in on the game, cheering on everyone, both the boys and the girls. We will have more coverage of soccer come Thursday night, Big Sky in Sentinel. Until then, folks, have a wonderful evening and a great Wednesday. We'll talk to you Thursday night from Big Sky High School.
Thank you for tuning in to this presentation of Missoula Sports.
What a rush!
MPSN's coverage of Missoula Sports is proudly powered by Fuel Fitness.
Always, always, always.
Tune in next time when the Missoula Prep Sports Network has coverage of your local sports heroes.